I've decided to give you an interesting one for this video. I'm gonna run for 6 minutes, 15 seconds. We're gonna talk about the first-person shooter idea for animated motions for first-person shooter gaming in the style of not anime but claymation. And then we're gonna talk about the short story claymation YouTube shorts, which could be based on anime again, because that'd be like 15 seconds to a minute of short form pieces of claymation instead of anime. And if we have a little bit more time, we're going to talk about using claymation for anime song covers. Okay, so there was an idea that you had a first-person shooter style game, but instead of 3D graphics, use anime, or in this case, claymation. Imagine an entire sequence of first-person shooter game where you're looking at the frontwards of the gun, and you're not worried about what the surroundings look like so much, but the character himself, and especially his gun weapon, and wherever arsenal he has, like grenades and all that, they all have to be animated in a environment that is conjured. 3D, 2D, stop motion, you name it, anime. It has to be conjured in a visual aesthetic art style. The art style, all these things. The reason that claymation will be relevant to this is that you imagine how hard it would be to animate that in claymation, having all those independent scenes, even if they're independent frames, whether they are done that way or another way, done in claymation. You just have just every time, like every single frame for that done subsequently. It's just like someone threw that idea out with an anime style aesthetic on YouTube once, and it blew up, went viral. Yeah, claymation. Do it, or I will. Nah, maybe. Okay, we'll try to quickly get into the other topic. The YouTube short stories thing. Now, I did this is a little tricky to explain, but the YouTube short story thing is that basically there was an anime aesthetic YouTuber from Japan who was making these anime shorts, and they were really cool. They were about some really cool ideas for animes that didn't have to be done, but they were done by impression and example. Especially these ones about this random protagonist girls and boys and all that, just doing things out of the blue, and some of them actually have shown the light for a lot of us animators and lovers alike. Or I mean, like fans and animators alike and artists alike. Having to look at that and be like, wow, why isn't this a movie? Why isn't this a thing yet? It's just 15 second to a minute long of these things at a time, if they even get more of them. If the best things are there anyways, but having to see them and having to like them is a thing. But claymation wise, if I were to do that, or if anyone else already has done that before, where they introduce these short film stories and space them together with the same characters or same environments, that would be pretty cool. It wouldn't have to be that to all things, just be to tease like the why not movie moment every single time. But there you go. If I did that with claymation, I would just introduce what I did with the 48 to 24 second claymation I did in the past, like in 2019 and before, and after that, I would just reintroduce those again. Maybe make them a little longer if I have time to make 2 minute plus claymations, or figure out how to make over minute claymation. But and then edit them down for time, I guess, if I wanted to do that. Editing down claymation footage I made, the horror, like the movies would do, but so that's the horror. Now, it's like having to do that would be cool for short stories and YouTube shorts, 15 seconds to a minute, or not even that exact time frame, but something somewhere. And last we got claymation covers for anime song covers, or even live action movie covers. I think we've seen this happen before. Like freaking Lee Hardcastle has an entire claymation set inside one of the Chucky movies, and then you have the Blu-ray, like one of them, and then you have like freaking Frantic Frames has all those TikTok shorts, like I said for the last topic, on TikTok and YouTube shorts and Instagram posts, reels. So this commercial value stuff happens all the time, horror or whatnot. So it's not like I don't see anyone making these claymations for anime song covers, or not yet at least. I mean, Beastars had a claymation, I think, but a little different. But and even freaking Penny and Stocking had claymation puppets and all that. But I mean, actual like claymation covers for an anime ED or OP, which has nothing to do with the anime, but still could be cool. Freaking like Demystification of Jin Yang had a little bit of 2D in the 3D movie, but it's different, I guess. I'm not even talking about like Long Gone Golf and freaking uh Invader Zim's uh, the movie one. You know what I mean? I don't have to say it the last second, but uh the into the Florpus movie when they have those multi scenes of different forms of animation, which eventually include puppets and claymation at some point in paper cut. Then they just slide them together. That would be pretty cool to be part involved in one of those again. Even I missed out a few of those opportunities over the years, but that'd be pretty cool. So, and then having to see that actual like that pan out with just having a random claymation for anime cover. I keep thinking I did that there for a reason. I know what I mean by that. It's like having a true like claymation attempt at like an anime cover EDOP or even the second season or so would actually be pretty cool. But that's neither here nor there. But I don't even know how that works. Whatever. Uh, so that's your anime reveal for the day, guys. I'll make more in the same day or even later. But I want to make this a little interesting because I know that this will help somebody think about these ideas. Just a little brainstorming for whatever ideas I had about claymation related to some of the weirdest things related to anime like 3 times over. And maybe more times if I want to be down bad. More down bad.